Yo, fuck is up, you know what it is, repping the good old 9, Bandsome Da Hustler. Shout out to Diamond Cut LLC, you know how we do it out here. From the yo, year.
What's good, everybody? It's Tee Becoate. Today we're at Center Life Studios and we're here with Bandsome Da Hustler. We're gonna talk new music, reinventing himself, and staying consistent. You'll catch it right here. What's good, everyone? We're here today with Bandsome Da Hustler. What's up, Bandsome?
What's good, bro?
How you doing today, man?
Chillin'.
Alright, bro. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? You from me? Tell the people who don't know you. Get learn a little bit about you.
Alright, I'm from Yonkers. I was born in Mount Vernon, repping Yonkers, New York. That's where I went to school. That's why I was running around. I done been a little bit everywhere. A little bit everybody know me in the little hood everywhere. Down south up here. I went to school everywhere. I was bad. Feel me? That's what it is. But facts, we jacking YO, Big 9 vibes. Nerd.
Yeah, definitely. Growing up in Yonkers, you know, you had to be big LOX fans. Were you?
Yeah, yes. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand too, it's like, it's not just the locks that was out there too. It's outside of locks, you got X, you got the whole Rough Rider movement, honestly. It was like, when you from the town, it's just a different vibe. Like, you know, everybody act like them niggas is their cousins. Like, we just keep it tall. But like, it's a vibe, the whole movement, D Block, Double R Locks, like, it's in the head, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain. But yeah, definitely big fan of the homie. Shout out to Styles, shout out to Kiss.
Well, and you said you moved around a lot of different places, so you probably had a vast majority of musical influences. So, like, who influenced you, like, coming up?
I would say I listen to a lot of Stack Bundles. That's one of my favorite rappers. Outside of Jay, you know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of Tupac. I listen to a lot of Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Face Mob. Niggas don't give Face Mob his credit. Face Mob got lyrics. Busta Rhymes, Wayne, T-Pain, like my influences, cause you can tell like from the way my songs is arranged, it's not typical New York, you know what I'm saying? So I get a little bit of everybody from everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna speak on that. Your debut single premiered on Hot 97, Power 105, BT Jams. Like, how does that feel to have your first single come out and just be on those, you know, those staple stations in New York City?
I mean, it was dope. It was real dope. Like, the song was, there was no plan, there was no vision. This song was made on some extreme cockiness. Like, we was drunk in the studio. We drunk in the studio, niggas sipping Cosmos and shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk shit. It was a listening session for me and Boss Baby. So we just talking. They like, yeah. My brother like, my boy do this all day. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, do this. They're like, oh yeah, put your money where your mouth is. We look, we laugh at each other like, word. The song, do it again. Literally, just in an organic moment, and that's, so to watch it grow to what it's grown to is crazy, but it's dope.
So that's how it came about, just in the studio.
Shit talk.
Some drunk shit.
Straight up.
Well,
there was no, when we did the video, we kind of was like, yo, what do you like? I like females, I like money, I like cars, and I like nice clothes. Okay, just throw that in the video. This is what we don't have, we just gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? We put the song out. The song just started doing well. And then we just like, alright, we gonna shoot a video. That's it. Simple as that.
Yeah, word. And already, for you to be early in your career, you already opened up for Meek, French, Chief Keef. Like, for you to only have 2 songs out, how does it feel to already open up for artists that are like major?
See, that's the thing. That's the trick. A lot of people feel like it's, no, it ain't magic like that. How these openings happened was, like I said before, I had a different name. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting to know me as Bandsome now. I had a different name at the time, but I was doing underground thing for a minute, so I made connections with the right people. You know, you move in a certain room a certain kind of way, people embrace you. So I was embraced as a young cat, and I was afforded these opportunities through the connections and the people that I knew. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it was. That hard work and just blessings. You know what I'm saying? Being in the right room, talk to the right people, having the right energy and vibe. That's it.
Yeah, let's speak on that too, because when I first met you at a different listening party, you know, we was kind of talking about that, how like the energy like people give off, and you like you said, it afforded you the opportunity to open up for those people. So how big is like energy with like other artists and other people you meet, just giving off good energy?
It's important because it's gonna dictate. Having a strong spirit of discernment is necessary in anything that you do in this environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the street, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta know how to read the room, and you gotta know who's a productive and conducive individual versus a negative leech individual. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Your face card gotta be valid, just like in the hood. Like, pull up your face card good, your reputation good. I can fuck with you. If not, I can't. You see what I'm saying? It's just simple. I keep things very. I'm like that. Real degrees of separation. It's real cookie cutter. This is this. That is that. We doing this. We doing that. We not. That's it. When I conduct people, when I do business, creatively, anything like that, nothing with me is forced. Everything is either embraced or it's not. You feel me?
And let's talk about your name change, because you just said you came with a new name change. So you weren't always Bandsome Da Hustler.
Nah.
What were you going by before that?
Dun dun dun! You about to be the first one to get this.
This exclusive
shit. Alright, so before everybody knew me as August Rush from Yonkers, running around. I had joints on 105, like 2011. Long time ago. This is when I was opening up for Meek, opening up for French, everything. Shout out to my uncle, God bless his dad, Brooklyn Tricky, you know what I'm saying? He got Albany Manor. That's how I got into that. Messing around with them, all of the Crips, Rogers Ave, Sterling. That got my notoriety built up with my first mixtape, which then was like, niggas like, no, he from Yonkers, he's from here, what you talking about? Y'all trying to jack he from Brooklyn? Nah, dead. So then DJ Will picks up the records. I'm starting to do freestyles. They picking up the records. I'm dealing with Murder Inc. at the time, and then it became Adventures, and I did the showcase with them. All this is on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was all August Rush at the time. And then I just, everybody know me for certain things. So I had to fall back, clean up house, clean up things that was going on, and that's why I took a break from music. And I decided to rebrand. I had the Gutter Gang movement, all that. I rebranded everything, and Bandsome is where we cover it now, because like at the end of the day, when I had the August Rush name, you know what I'm saying, it's the name of a movie. My mom's gave me that name. I ain't have no rap name. I wasn't jacking nothing. My name is my name. Outside, I'm me. You know me. Yo, that's all. Yeah, that's it. Like, there's no other names. You feel me? So Bandsome is me taking the branding and everything, and we're gonna put forth. We're gonna show you the image and the vision of what it is for this movement. We not just in the hood rapping. You feel me? That's really just what it was.
And can you speak more, you said you took some time off from music. When you were August Rush, you said that was about 2011, right?
Yeah.
So 2021 is 10 years later. So can you speak on what taking time off did for you and the importance of rebranding?
Learning business. Learning the necessary business that you need to know when you're doing this music thing. Like, financial literacy is important. Knowing legal jargon is important. Knowing percentages, points, things like that nature is important, because at the end of the day, regardless of what type of deal, you know what I'm saying, some are blessed to be in the best situations, but in most situations that we hear about, you're going to bite a bullet one way or the other. And it depends on how much you know and how big of a bullet you're willing to bite, so that you can get your foot in the door and step into success. You know what I'm saying? I took the time off to sit back and learn this shit the hard way. Nobody's teaching you this, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gave me a book and said, yo, this is who you need to pay for your record to get syndication and radio spins, and you get your numbers and your tax ID numbers and all of this LLCs. Nobody told me that shit. So I'm paying racks to a nigga that's got a name so he could spin it during his set, whenever his set is. And yeah, it's lit because it's on the radio, but it doesn't count nothing for me in all actuality, unless it's monetization, which is YouTube still getting a cut. Everybody get a cut of what you're doing, but you, when you're doing it that way for that long. And nobody teaches us these things. So now that there's so much information available, there's a lot of false narratives being put out there, and there's a lot of truth to it. Be able to eat the fish and spit out the bones. That's what I do. That's why I listen to Nipsey Hussle. I listen to niggas like Stack Bundles. I listen to Hustlers, Jay-Z, shit like that, because that's what taught me how to maneuver, and that's been my continuous avenue, which is why, even with my music, we here Do It Again, Ric Flair, that's high energy records. But most of my content that people knew me before, as August Rush, is the same. It's hood education. I'm telling you the good and the bad, the right and the wrong. These are the choices, these are the consequences. This is what you go through, these are emotions. This is the way that you can build yourself up. This is the way you take yourself down. And that's the responsibility that some of us should have in the artistry, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody gonna teach you this shit, like we said. And that's really where it comes from. I took the time to take off 2, 3, almost 4 years. Fuck what's going on. I got real life. I got in my handles. You feel me? But I still have to educate myself, because this is, the dream can become a reality. You can manifest anything that you want. So if I'm gonna manifest this, I need to be in proper accordance, because there's so many people that could fuck me out of everything, part of my language. But you feel me? They can take everything from me right now, and I just be sitting here like on stage. Everything's great. No, it's not. You feel me? And that's just what it is. That's why I took the time off to just, and I'm still learning. Like with me, I'm a sponge. I'm gonna just sit back and just watch. I'm just watching as things go on. I just learn the process. That's what it is.
And I'm glad you spoke on that too, because a lot of artists feel like gotta constantly drop, which is some people cases that's the case. Mm-hmm. That some people gotta take time off like yourself and reflect. So you kind of spoke on it too. Your single "Did It Again" and Ric Flair, those are like high energy tracks. Are you gonna stay on that path, releasing like those high energy tracks, or are you gonna get back more to the, like you said, the educational tracks?
See, with me, however me and the team plan it is how we gonna plan it. But me on a personal plan, how I would do it is simply like, we gonna give it some time before we give an album. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's the smart thing to do. I still need to experience some things before I feel I want my first album to come out. So what we gonna do projects, EPs, things like that. But what it is with me is I'm gonna give the high energy for, because I know that's what we like to hear. I got the joints for the chicks. Like I got a little project. It ain't, I don't got no confirmations on it, but I did it before I signed the deal. It's called Only Bands. Get it?
Nah.
Just think real quick. Only Bands.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So that's the type of content. We gonna talk that shit, talk real spicy, but to the pop and beat. Like, that's for the shorties. That's that lane. Still high energy.
Right.
But then you got a mixtape lane where I'm gonna give you the full content of my character and who it is, what I'm speaking about, the pain, the struggle, all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, EPs and shit, we gonna give you the high energy. We gonna get you jumping. We gonna get it lit. Make sure we got that, because we got to talk that cocky, fly, money, Mitch, hustlers, post child, band gang shit. But on the other side of that coin, like I always represent, it's two sides to everything. It's this glitter and glitch shit, now you got to get that gritty and rhyme at the same time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play both lanes. Like, I sing too, so it's up and down.
They were, definitely. Well, we answered all those questions, so we could shift into like our rapid fire questions that I like to hit artists with. So you Jack and YO. So I'm gonna ask you, if I'm in YO and I need some food when I'm going, what's the best place to get some food?
Francis, over on my side, on the south side, you get the good sandwiches. That's over by Highland. You can also go to Riverdale, Alfonso's, get the pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much the two. You go to it's alright Jamaican spots, like, you know what I'm saying? It's regular hood food. I could call any little spot out there and just put you in the right direction, real G shit. But them the main two. I eat at Francis, I go to motherfucking Alfonso's.
Alright, next question. If you could pick any pair of sneakers, you can only wear one pair of sneakers for the rest of your life, what pair would you do?
Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1s? Any particular Jordan 1s?
Nike Dunks or Jordan 1s. It's the mold. I like high tops, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing them right now, but right. I'm not high top kid, you know what I'm saying? I used to resell and collect, so that's my shit. Not a specific one, no, I like all the colorways, to be real. The off-white shits is crazy, though. Right. That's, you seen the Goku versions?
Nah.
I'm an anime head, but you can't, listen, I need those. The Goku off-white Jordan 1s, need those.
Alright, Goku off-white.
If anybody see this shit, and you got those, DM me. And like, let me get them as a gift, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold it down.
Alright, you heard it, man. But alright, so this is the last question here. Since we're Down to Cut LLC, everyone I interview always asks them to leave some gems for the viewers. So if you leave some gems, any words of advice for any upcoming artists, someone who may have started like yourself, started off strong, had to take time off, like any words of encouragement or advice you'll give to them?
You cannot learn hard, and you cannot buy respect and do not ever doubt your intuition. Those are the three things I'll give you. Why? Because those are the three things that help me survive through the street, through this music shit and everything else. You cannot fake who you are inside. Fully embrace who you are. Fully embrace and look at yourself in the mirror and accept who you are and build on your powers and build better defenses from your flaws. And then once you do that, like I said, remember that no amount of money can change how people respect you. Command and be accountable for yourself. Have your character, your morality, and just, you know what I'm saying, authentically be you. That's my whole shit, no matter what it is. Everybody question the street shit I talk and things I do because of the life. I don't look like that. I don't look like I come from the shit I come from. I'm authentically 100% me, and when people get to know me, they embrace, they see that energy. You can't fake that, you know what I'm saying? Be authentically you and stand your ground in that, and never distrust that feeling and emotion inside of you. Never quit. Word up. The day you quit is the day you stop your own path. You never know how close you are to cracking the diamond in the mine until you stop digging and somebody else finds it first. Word up.
But appreciate those words of advice, man. Shout out to Bandsome Da Hustler, the single Ric Flair, Do It Again out now. As you heard, there's new projects, new EPs coming. Well, thank you for stopping by, kicking it with us, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Likewise. You already.